Back at it again, baby, and we got another one with Candace Owens. Let's dive in.
Candace Owens is the host of Candace. She joins us tonight. Candace, thanks so much for coming on. Maybe I'm being too soft, but anybody who can talk, America's woke corporate structure into sending close to $100 million on the basis of that lame rap kind of gets my respect in a way.
She has my respect because she's unapologetic in her approach. She's telling you what she is. She's a Marxist. So Marxists steal money from other people and they enrich themselves
right.
until the people that they stole from are poor. And so she has stolen money from other people on the pretext of a lie that is Black Lives Matter. And she's enriched herself and she's brought 4 homes. I mean, you have to kind of appreciate the honesty. She's not hiding by any means, And so, yeah, I tend to agree with you here. She's a communist through and through, and she's been unbelievably unapologetic in her approach.
That is wild. Over $100 million has been donated, and the co-founder, if this is true, has anybody fact checked this? But if this is true, I'll just presume it's true for now, until told otherwise. But if this is true, that is disgusting. That is disgusting, and this needs to be exposed to even more people. Because like I said, I don't watch the news. So, like, the first time that I even heard about this was, like, 2, maybe 3 days ago. I forgot which Instagram page that I follow had posted about it. But I had saw, like, a little post. I was like, oh, wow, that's interesting. Huh? The hell? And, I just kind of blew it off, expecting it to blow up into this firestorm and be posted all over the place. But apparently this happened a while ago. So, this is crazy. This is crazy, and I think a lot of people need to hear about this, and this needs to be exposed because this should not be happening. If you are getting, in my opinion, if you are getting money that is donations, you should not be enriching yourself off of those donations. You should not be buying $1 million homes. Like, if you want to, pay your water bill or something, a couple $100, all right, cool, whatever. But you buy $1 million homes when people are donating to you for what they think is a good cause, like, that just don't sit with me, right? And that's another thing too. Like, we need to take a closer look at some of these foundations and see exactly where this money is going to. That's just my opinion. Like, for example, where's all this cancer research money going to? I got 2 family members. 2 that are currently going through cancer treatment. We've been donating, we've probably donated trillions of dollars to that. Where's this money going to? And why are we still donating if you're not producing results? I'm just asking. And I got family that have passed away. Rest in peace to their souls due to that horrible, horrible situation. So why are we still donating if you ain't producing results? Give me my money back. Give me my money back. Am I wrong for thinking that way? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Y'all let me know. Please let me know, because I could definitely be wrong. So don't be afraid to disagree with me.
Al Sharpton must be looking at this and saying, like, I've done this for 40 years. Where did I go wrong? I don't have a house in Topanga Canyon.
Right, exactly right. It's completely ridiculous. And, you're right. The corporations are standing behind her, which is incredibly interesting. And you pointed to something really important. These corporations that are pouring millions and millions of dollars into Black Lives Matter. And you're correct. They said we raised more than $90 million. How much more, we will never know. But $90 million, of which $21 million apparently went to, according to Black Lives Matter themselves, it went to building the Black movement. Like, I don't even know what that means. $25 million going to building a Black movement. Apparently, the Black movement was Patrice moving herself, a Black woman moving herself into other areas of the communities of people that she claims are oppressing Black Americans. She's fearful of white people. White people are so bad. Well, why doesn't she want to live amongst Black people? Why is she choosing to move herself into an all-white neighborhood? These are important questions.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, don't drop the mic on her, Candace. Don't do that. You ain't got to be that mean.
They are. It's not. It's Topanga Canyon, not Riverside County. Really quickly, the looting that we're seeing in Minneapolis was just reflexive. This police shooting does sound like it raises questions about the competence of the police officer and what's going on with the Minneapolis Police Department. Maybe they've lowered the standards. Maybe there aren't enough cops. Who knows? We should find out, I think. But looting in immediate response to that, why would we put up with that?
We shouldn't put up with that, but the reason why we do is because the Democrats see some advantage in this, right? So right now you have a bunch of criminals that love Black Lives Matter as an organization. They love when a black person dies, and we don't know what the reasons are, we don't know what happened, but it signals to them that they are now allowed to run into the streets and grab whatever they want, whether it's from Target, whether it's from Walmart. And what's remarkable also is that these corporations are standing behind Black Lives Matter, right? They're pouring money into these corporations, and I remember most notably during the George Floyd riots, Target even came out and said, we don't even care that we were rioted and looted because we just stand with Black Lives Matter. That's not a normal thing for a corporation to do when it's losing money. So that means that a corporation must be getting something else, right? What is it? What are they investing in when they invest in the lie that is Black Lives Matter? What is the return? I think Josh Hawley alluded to it in the previous segment, and I think you're onto something when you say that the corporations seek to control this country. They're willing to give up money. They're willing to let their stores be rioted and looted because they see something bigger that they're gaining from these riots and these lootings and these lies. And that is control over this country. It's power, and it's sinister, and it's sick.
So they said, we don't care about our stores. Holy. Literally empty. Gosh. That is wild. That's crazy right there. But so they're literally willing to allow themselves to lose money in order to garner control, so they look good in the public eye. Like, I don't. This is wild to me. And my thing is, we should all have the right to protest, right? But the thing about it is, some of these businesses, some of these, shops are owned by black people themselves, and they were still looted. So it just doesn't make sense. And then you have the co-founder. I want to know who's the other co-founder. Let me know in the comment section. And what have they done with the money too? But you have one of the co-founders buying $1 million homes, $1 million homes out in the hills, like Candace said, in typically white neighborhoods. She could have made sure that she moved into a black neighborhood. There's upscale black neighborhoods. Why didn't you move to one of those? I'm just saying. Why didn't you move to a predominantly black area? Candace made a great point when she said, you call white people so oppressive, but then you move next door to them. It makes zero sense. If somebody is harming me in any type of way, shape, or fashion, I'm going to make sure I keep as much distance between me and them as possible. Like, that's just logic. But I don't know. A lot of things don't make sense these days. So who am I?
Lies. And that is control over this country. It's power, and it's sinister, and it's sick.
And if some Pakistani liquor store owner is destroyed in the process, like, you think Jeff Bezos cares? No. Candace Owens, so nicely put. As always, it's great to see you. Thank you.
Candace, always coming with the facts. Always coming with the facts of the situation. But once again, like I said, if anybody has fact-checked all this, please let me know in the comment section. If I am ever wrong about anything that I am saying in any of these videos, please correct me with some facts and some statistics. I don't want to get into a space where I'm not speaking on facts. I don't care about the feelings of the situation. Of course, I got feelings about certain things, but I know in the grand scheme of things, facts are the only things that truly matter, right? We talk about BLM. Facts matter. FM. Facts matter. Okay? I need to make a shirt that say FM. FM. Facts matter. Or get a shirt. Make a shirt that has something along those lines. Facts matter. Or something like that. But, yeah. Is that has to be legal if that is well known. I don't know anything or too much about stuff like that, so y'all can inform me. I'm not about to sit here and act like I know a whole lot about, getting donations and using them to enrich yourself, if that's legal, if there's some type of, if it's technically not legal, but there's a loophole in which way you can do it. Let me know in the comment section. But if there is a loophole, that loophole needs to be closed. If it's not illegal, then it needs to be made illegal. Because that's BS. That's BS. That's flat out BS, right? And you know, I've spoken about calling BS when we see BS, regardless of which side it's coming from. If it's coming from the left or the right, it don't matter. Bullshit is bullshit, and that right there is bullshit. Donating, oh, you've given $25 million to improve the black movement. What the hell does that even mean? Specify. Do organizations that receive donations, do they have to specify where their expenditure is going publicly? Let me know in the comment section. I would assume not, because, you know, I would feel like Candace would have known exactly, or maybe that's how they found out about the $1 million homes. Let me know in the comments. I just got so many questions about this situation and circumstance. Is this illegal? If it's not, can we make it illegal? Who is the other co-founder? What does their expenditure look like? Is the expenditure public? Do they have to make it public? Like, let me know in the comment section. Just so many questions that I need answered, because that is wild right there. That is wild. I don't care who it was, who it is, what organization. If you're taking, you know, hard-earned money that people are donating and using it to pleasure yourself, that is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. But I digress. Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all let me know in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, and of course, hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. And let's all make sure when we making donations, we making them to a good place. I'm out.